team. It doesn't really matter because they are a first-place team. Let's watch this game here against the Nats. Bottom 9, 1 on. Diamondbacks up 2-0. Dan Herron, who's trying to go the route, get a complete game, get a shutout, and then Corey Castro base hits. That's it for Herron. 8 innings pitched, 3 hits, 9 Ks. New man in, Brandon Lyon. Bases loaded for Austin Kern. Still nobody out, and that's not going to be an out. Mark Reynolds lets it get by in second. Error of the night. We are tied at 2. One more look, and Herron's like, wow, good performance. Done. Still night, 2 outs, same score. Willie Mopena. Reynolds again. So we have the bases shocked for Roger Bernardina with 2 outs, 3-2 count, nothing. So the D-backs from shutout to surviving, we're going to extra innings. It stands that nobody wants to play 9. 3-2 Diamondbacks, 1 on, 2 up, Mark Reynolds. There you go, making up for that defensive lap, or 3 laps. D-backs take a 4-2 lead. It'd be 5-2 as we go to the 10th. Nats in the home half of the 10th. Well, 2 on. It's now 5-3, and look who's stroking again. Austin Kearns, double, deep to left. Willie Harris will score. Christian Guzman scored. Games tied at 5. We will go to the 11th. The Nats from 2 down and 3 down in consecutive innings. That is gutty. That is gritty. Into the 11th. Still tied at 5. Luis Ayala facing Stephen Drew, and Drew doubles to left. Augie Ojeda will come ahead with the go-ahead run. They'll tack on another one. So 7-5. D-backs finally win. They're back to 500 the hard way.
What about the Marlins and Dodgers? Marlins have won 3 of their last 4. Top second, Marlins up 2-0. John Baker off Chan Ho Park, and it's leaving the park. Baker's first major league hit is a home run. He will never forget it. 3-0 Marlins, and they're like, dude, what a way to start your career.
Where's my car?
Bottom 6, Dodgers down 4-3. Russell Martin leading off and teeing off Ryan Tucker. Solo shot. Martin's 10th, game tied at 4. Top 7, Sam scored 2 outs, bases loaded. Mike Jacobs. Jeff Kent stumbling, but he got it done. Dodgers out of the jam. So they will go to extras.
Of course.
Top 11 still tied at 4, 2 outs. Hanley Ramirez has got that look in his eye. And that crack on his bat off Brian Falkenborg. No need to chase it. It's not coming back. Ramirez 23rd of the season, 5th hit of the game, and the Marlins win it 5-4 in 11. Angels and Rangers. John Lackey hadn't lost consecutive starts since August 22nd of last year, facing the Rangers. Bottom 3rd, Rangers down 3-2. Josh Hamilton doing it again with 1 on and 1 gone. Off Lackey, 2-run shot. Hamilton's 21st. Remember, he had the walk-off number on Wednesday. Rangers back on top 4-3. Top 5 now, 8-4 Angels. 1 on for Howie Kendrick. Hadn't hit a home run all season. This was his 2nd of the game. This one off West Littlejohn. Angels up 10-4. Kendrick hitting home runs, so it's all working for L.A., right? Wait a minute, though. Bottom 7, back come the Rangers, down 10-8. 1 on for Max Ramirez. This off Scott Shields. 2-run dinger. Rangers come all the way back. They tie it at 10, and they break out the fireworks. Top 9, still tied at 10. 2 on for Juan Rivera. Base hit. Brandon Boggs coming up throwing. Torrey Hunter coming home. Big collision, but Ramirez holds on. 2nd time in the series, he's had a big collision at the plate. You don't believe me? Well, I'll show you. On Monday, Myceres Torres over to first. Jeff Mathis coming home, and he's abusing Ramirez, but he holds on, and then he got up and threw to third to get Casey Kotchman for the double play. So Ramirez doing his thing on defense. They went to extras, John. And the 11th still tied at 10. 1 on for his Torres.
Sure they did.
Bloop. Garrett Anderson scores. Angels take the 11-10 lead. Bottom 11, K-Rod having some issues. Blew the save on Wednesday. Gave up a walk to Brandon Boggs, so Ramirez up at the plate. His bunt attempt up in the air. K-Rod appears to drop it intentionally, trying to get the double play, but that throw to second, well, goes into center field. So everybody's safe. Take another look at it. K-Rod may have just misplayed it. He definitely misplayed the throw. And he's like, oh, boy, I can't believe this is happening again. Next batter is Ian Kinsler. He pops up his bunt attempt, but this time K-Rod's there, makes the catch, so there's 1 away. Next batter is Ramon Vasquez. Watch this pitch. What are you going to do with that? Except look at it. 2 away. Next batter is Michael Young. That's not going to hurt. Kendrick's got it. K-Rod survived. Angels win 11-10 in 11, so 3 games 11 innings to start Sports Center. K-Rod's 36 save.
Wind. Wonder what that means. Top two, Reds down 1-zip. Edwin Encarnacion, a solo shot to left. His 14th. The game is tied. Harmless enough, right? It's 1-1.
Yeah.
Into the third. Reds down a point again, 3-2. Brandon Phillips, 0 for 14 his career against Ted Lilly. Well, now he's got a hit. 2-run shot. Reds assume a 4-3 lead. That's all right. Nothing hurt. Top four, same score. 2 on for Ken Griffey Jr. That hurts. Jr. says, yeah, homers, I'm in. His 12th, 605th all-time, 10th there at Wrigley. Reds up 7-3. It's an 8-5 game in the 5th. David Ross, let's see. Encarnacion, Phillips Jr., Ross. Yeah, I'm in. Me too. I'll take some of that. His second. Reds up 9-5. And then in the 6th, the big blow. Adam Dunn, country strong.
The Reds hit 7? I didn't even count them, to be honest with you. I know that the one that Dunn hit counted for 2.
That was a joke. It did not count for 2, but look at it. The ball going across the street onto Sheffield Avenue, and the fans out there in those extra seats, look, they're standing up. They think they're going to get a ball. That is incredible. Dunn's 24th. The Reds up 10-5. Well, you heard Lou say they hit 7. Let's show you more, huh? Chad Godin making his Cubs debut. Came over, of course, for the A's. Ross, hello. All right, so he came in with 1, hit 2 in this one. His third. Reds up 11-7. Top 9, if you were counting that, so there's Joey Votto's got to get in on this as well. His 13th. And the Reds homer 7 times and beat the Cubs 12-7. Where have we seen this before? Oh, yeah, in this same kind of game. In big league history, there have only been 4 teams to hit 7 or more homers in a game twice in one season. The Reds, 08, 06 Tigers, 05 Rangers. Then you got to go back to 39, the New York Giants. Only the Reds did it against the same team. They've beaten up the Cubs twice with 7 homers. Unbelievable. Votto homered in both games, has 4 homers combined in the 2 games. 6 of his 13 have come against the Cubbies. Phillips Dunn also homered in both those games.
Giambi's Yankees and the Pirates had some interleague business to finish up make-up game for a rainout on June 6th. That's Mike Mussina stepping in against Paul Mahallam. An excuse-me swing, weak grounder over the shortstop. Mussina did have a hit in this game, but top 7. Pirates leading 2-0. Bases loaded for Bobby Abreu, Wednesday's hero. Abreu with a base hit. Justin Christian, Wilson Bettamy coming in. Yankees tie the game at 2. Bottom 7, same score. Jose Veras facing Nate McLeod with a man on. McLeod looking to sacrifice, but once the first pitch, foul. Next pitch, well, that's not a bunt. That's better than a bunt. That's a home run. His 18th of the year. Pirates win at 4-2. Yankees' 5-game run is over. Phillies up a game and a half in the NL East, wrapping up a 3-game series with the Cardinals. They have struggled at home, though, has Philadelphia. Top first, no score, 2 on, 2 out. Rick Ankiel up the middle. Jamie Moyer knocks it down. Chase Utley charges. And the Cardinals denied an early lead. Bottom of the inning, 1 on, 2 out. Ryan Howard, 2-run shot, hitting just .234, but that's his 26th home run. It's not how many hits you get, it's what you do with them. Hitting .353 now during his 13-game hit streak. There goes number 27, and the Phillies up 4-1. Top 7, 1 on, 1 out. Joe Mather, chopper. Phil's trying to turn 2, but Jimmy Rollins' throw is late. Want to know why? Look at Chris Duncan. Takes Rollins out. His second hard slide of the series. Both players stayed in the game, though.
Wow.
All right, we go to the top of the 9th now. Same situation. Brad Lidge not available. Worked the first 2 games of the series. 2 outs in the 9th. Runners on the corners. Tying run at the plate. J.C. Romero gets the job done. Brendan Ryan pops out. Phillies win it 4-1.
Too soon. One of those things. Anyway, back to this game. Top third, no score. Maine strikes out Fred Lewis. Randy Wynn, Aaron Rowan, Jose Castillo. All these guys go down. So basically, he's now cramping the Giants style. 7 Ks through 4 innings. In the top 5, Giants down 3-1, 2 on, 2 out. Oh, 2 out hits will get you to heaven. Wynn doubles down the left field line, scores 2, and we are tied at 3. Jerry Manuel, what's it going to be? He says, that's it for Maine. 4 2/3, you're gone. Giving up 3 earned. Bottom 7, same numbers on the board. 1 on, Fernando Tatis. How about the big jack for him? 2-run homer, his 4th of the season. That is equal to his grand total from 2003 through 2007. Wow, Mets win again, 7-3.
He was giving that umpire the funk from his shoe, his underarm, everywhere. AL Central now, it's Christmas in July in Detroit, humid 80-degree day. Bottom 2nd, no score, runner on first for Jeff Larish. Justin Morneau, what a play. 3-6 double play. I got to see that again. Falling away, throws behind the batter to Punto. Nick Punto, who spins and applies a tag to Marcus Timms. What a play. I've got my early leader for #1 on SportsCenter's top plays. Top 9, Ty Jones on for the save. Detroit up 6-4. Denard Span. That's a base hit. To complicate matters, Matt Joyce, not his finest moment. Punto scoring from first. Span ends up on third, and the Twins cut the lead to 6-5. After a Joe Mauer sacrifice fly to tie the game, Jim Leland pulls Jones out of the game. So 2 on, 2 out now for Mike Lamb. Pinch hitting. Placido Polanco cuts it off. Wasn't exactly graceful, but he was effective. Tigers escaped the 9th, game tied at 6. So bottom 9, now here comes Joe Nathan. He's an all-star. Bases loaded, 1 out facing Glarish. And that's why Nathan's an all-star. Next batter's Pudge Rodriguez, and that's why Nathan's an all-star. They escaped the 9th, and we go to extras. Top 11 now. Bases empty, 1 on for all-star Justin Morneau facing Freddie Dulce. Morneau had a 425-foot double earlier in the game. That one will clear the wall. 2 singles, 2 doubles, and a home run for Morneau. Twins win it 7-6.
White Sox Royals, Chicago 7 straight wins against KC, so Royals are either cursed or overdue at this point. Bottom 8, man on second, 2 out, Jose Guillen at the plate, and Guillen. Shot to deep center field, over the head of Nick Swisher. That's going to rattle around the go-ahead run. Will score 2-1 Royals. Next batter, Martin. Drive deep to right center. It's going to reach the wall. Guillen will score easily. Tien will score, but less easily. Hustling all the way around the bases. Look at this. Show it to me. Brown-eyed man. There you go. Round of third, headed for home. Tien beats the relay throw from Alexi Ramirez inside the park home run. Now, how exactly did that happen? Watch. Ramirez gets the relay. He thinks Swisher, right? He's going to stop at third, sort of jogs in, and now he's got a hustle, and the throw is offline, and just like that, Tien is in, beating the throw, and then, of course, you got to admire your work on the Jumbotron. Look at me, dude. Totally all the way around the bases, right? Royals win it 4-1.
Can't knock the hustle. A's have the Angels coming to town this weekend, but first they had to finish up a 4-game set with the Mariners. Picking up in the 9th, Mariners up 2-0. Brandon Morrow in for the save. Jack Cust says, I got your save right here. 17th of the season, Oakland cuts it to 2-1. Later in the inning, Morrow facing pinch hitter Kurt Suzuki. And guess what? Suzuki says, you know what, I think I'll have the same thing. Second career game-tying home run in the 9th for Suzuki. 4th of the season, first blown save of the season for Morrow. Bottom 11 now. Cesar Jimenez on the hill for Seattle facing Emo Brown. And that got there. Solo shot, game over. And it is time to bounce in Oakland as the A's take.
That's time-honored tradition is what that is.
Yeah, Major League Lacrosse, Philadelphia, New Jersey. Phillies Matt Strebel, deke and dive, and a goal. And not only that, but his team won.
Number 8. Seriously, do you need technique to eat an Oreo?
No.
Twins and Tigers, Jason Kubel, fly ball down the line. Cleat Thomas, great running catch. That's Cleat rhymes with fleet. Over the railing, more coming from this game. Good work. Give that man an Oreo.
Although you can get into a fist fight over whether you crack them open or just eat them
right,
straight up like that. Where were we? Number 7, Cardinals and Phillies. Chris Coast, pop up. Adam Kennedy, little pirouette there.
And a turnaround.
And then he makes the catch. Phillies won, though, 4-1.
And the Lord gave you front teeth to scrape the ice and off an Oreo.
Right.
Number 6, Jamie Farr Classic, Paula Creamer on the proverbial 60-0. Thank you. 11 birdies, 7 pars, 60.
Number 5, Angels and Rangers. Marlon Byrd with a foul ball. Now check out the fan.
Came right back down to her again.
Off the wall, one-handed catch, and she held on to her beer. It only counts if you hold on to her beer.
Yeah, well,
She had the pink koozie, too. Maybe she's a Paula Creamer fan.
Protect what's important in life. Number 4, Orioles, Blue Jays, Kevin Milak. Ground ball to third. Look at Scott Rowland. He's a special player. Blue Jays win 6-5. Look at that. Up with it from his knee. That's a good hose to get it all the way over there.
Number 3, Barclays Scottish Open. Opening round, that's Gary Houston with a stick in his hand. His second shot on the par 4 18th. I think you know what's coming here.
Hello.
Into the hole. But that would be number 1. It's not. This is CFL, Toronto, and Edmonton. Arlen Bruce. Look at that catch.
Look at the size of that end zone.
What a catch. Falling down, grabs it with the other hand before it hits the ground. Orioles and Blue Jays. George Sherrill taking the mound. Trying to get the save for Baltimore. Blue Jays trailing 5-4. Bottom 9, Lyle Overbay. That'll get John McDonald to tie the game at 5. Next batter's Adam Lind. He's up with 2 outs, runner in scoring position. He had been 1 for 19 in an earlier stint after a call-up 3 for 4 in this game. And he drove in the winning run. Scott Rowland in to score. Blue Jays win 6-5, and they sweep the Orioles.